Good morning, everyone. So it's November 10th, and right here I have three different weather devices or readings, and you can see here uh, November 10th, and a little after 7 o'clock, 34 degrees, and right there, 36 degrees, and my little weather station, if I can get it to where I don't have all the light shining on it, 33 degrees. And then we can go outside and see what Mother Nature has to say. They didn't give us any frost advisories. I did turn all the pilot lights on the 5 heaters in the greenhouse, and 2 that have thermostats, I did turn them up to where they should have been kicking on around 52 degrees. Anyway, this is not just dew, this is frost on the grass here this morning. Plum crunchy. And after the sun comes out and hits it, it will be brown. But at 33 degrees, the lowest one of any of my weather things, Mother Nature says they ain't right. So, anyway, this moringa here that was still out will be turned brown. And I forgot to dump my rain gauge the other day, and it wasn't froze, but I have forgot it before, so I have cracks all into little plastic there. And that probably will finish up my figs for this year. And there were still some nice figs on there, and I had been getting the leaves. You can see the ice crystals in the leaves. And like I said, that's the frost and the freeze, and it's gone. And some of the plants where the leaves are, some of the discoloration here is where water had gotten between with the sun shining on it and has kind of blistered the plants. But now with the frost on them like that, many of them will sure have some marks on them. But this is what I was really interested in seeing, is just what my temps are here in the greenhouse. And so we're somewhere around 45 on that one. This is the north end, and like I said, this is just the pilot going on this one. These two here I had set whenever I came out last night, it was 52 degrees, and I turned it to where they kicked off. These are the two 10,000 that I've had for quite some time, and they're thermostat, whereas the other are just settings. And I knew we wasn't going to get quite low enough to have a heater running all night long. This one, that would be something like 44 degrees. And people ask all the time about how low I let it get for my kratom plants. And I have let it get quite a bit lower when I first started with them. But the thermometer back there is reading right at the same thing. And the babies look okay to me right now. Like I said, it may change some when the sun comes out, but I don't look for anything in here to be affected. I'm pleased that the heat is what it is. At 44, I'm not sweating it. The beetle leaf is also one that is a tropical plant and can be affected, but this was my main concern, is I do have cuttings in here, and I really didn't want them to get too cold. And it's I have tried taking some cuttings at this time of year before, and that was before I learned about the azos and the rock wool blocks, and wasn't having, that was the first winter or full winter after I got them. I had moved my bougainvillea in the other day, and I had cut all that off, and I plan on cutting the tops, cutting them up and try to get some stuck down in some perlite and root them. I used to be able to do it, and I hope I'm still able. Yesterday, I'm in a rush. I was feeling rather bad yesterday. My vertigo had flared up, and I'd move and get sick. And anyway, I did get everything that I had some concerns about drug in. There's the little Chloe girl. It's kind of cool out there, isn't it, Chloe? Hers ready to go in. Don't take long to pee and poop when your little butt's that close to the ground. But these will look definitely different after the sun hits them. And without a doubt, that ends them. And the one out front are even more in the open, so that will probably do them in as well. I'm glad I got rid of as many cuttings off of them as I was able to, and very pleased with the growth that I've had on them this year, considering how much watering and everything I had to do with them. Chloe. Stay warm, everybody. Many blessings.